And accustomed as I am to appearing in public for free. I heard Art Linkletter say that one day. I thought it was kind of funny. Anyhow, thank you, Mayor, Commissioner, City Manager, City Attorney, City Clerk. On behalf of all of us Mangos and Mango Grove Neighborhood Association, it's been about a year since we've had a chance to be up here in front of you and present some of the things that's been happening in our neighborhood. So I want to welcome everybody that's here and some of my Mango neighbors out there. Mango Groves. This year we have certainly been active in going around finding our featured homes section. A while back, Commissioner Zerdy asked myself and a few others if we would be willing to participate and try to go around and kind of find out where all the neat cottages are in Lake Worth, and now that has spun off into another organization that is very active, the Cottages of Lake Worth. But we have a lot of these great cottages in our little part of Lake Worth, as most of you know where our boundaries are. And so we have been really working to try to encourage participation in our featured cottages and featured homes, and this is one of them. There's another one, little one there hidden behind some great lush landscaping there that is well established, and of course the flying American flag. We're all very patriotic in our neighborhood, as you'll see. Another great example of some of the homes that are using xeriscape and other water-saving features, but still gives a nice, warm, homey cottage feeling. And we're proud of all of our little homes that we like to feature. And it's a great way to meet your neighbors. Most of the homes that we have featured are people that haven't been really active in the neighborhood association, but it's a great welcome to the neighborhood, and it's got several of them involved, so we're very happy with the results of that. No city, as we know, celebrates 4th of July like Lake Worth does. And if you recognize some of the folks in there, you'll see that we are a festive group. This year for our raft race entry, our theme was Toulouse-Lautrec. Now that's Toulouse, T-O-O-L-O-O-S-E, Toulouse-Lautrec. You'll see that by some of the costumes that will be worn here. And even though Mango Groves did not invent the raft race, I think we can lay claim to the fact that we have taken the raft race to another dimension with some of the skits and the choreographed things that we do before and after the raft race. And you'll see here we are, our Mango strut going down the road there on our way to Bryant Park. But we, like so many others here in Lake Worth, really love and look forward to our 4th of July celebration, and we're just so glad to be able to take part in it. Some of the things throughout the year, I'm sure a lot of you have probably gotten a ticket and come by our holiday celebration at the Echo Center across the street, where we go in there thanks to the generosity of the Romanos. They let us come in there and they set up, and we have our local artists come in during the holiday time to show off some of our local arts and crafts and what have you, and share some snacks and stuff. And we have the opportunity this year to be serenaded by the students at Sacred Heart. They holiday music and other things that kept the crowd entertained throughout the event. And we were able to donate some money as a result of the proceeds of that event to Sacred Hearts. And we're proud to be able to give back a little bit to the community that has given us all so much. Now, I'm going to read this because I think it really drives home the point of why most of us think Lake Worth is really a special place. A neighborhood is more than a bunch of homes and businesses. A Lake Worth neighborhood is a bunch of neighbors helping neighbors. When one of our neighborhood businesses was met with a little disaster this year, they had a failed roof, and during that long rainy period that we had, in addition to getting up there and helping Corinne put tarps up and try to keep as much water out of the building as she possibly could, we went in there as a group of volunteers, helping her and others as well to clean up the mess and paint up and spruce up and help them get back open and get back on their feet, because that's what neighbors do, and we're just glad that we're able to participate in that way, and not only in Mango Groves but throughout the city. We have got a great core group of very active members in Mango Groves, and that's why we really look forward to it. And here's, like many of the neighborhood associations, Mango Groves is a proud and active member of the Neighborhood President's Council, Lake Worth Neighborhood Association President's Council, and we participate throughout the year with the new front porch that has been a welcome addition, I think, to the city. Not only on the Evening on the Avenue events that, by the way, for those of you that might have missed the opening session last Friday night, what a great event. Hats off to everybody that made that. That was a swell event, and complete with water baptismal by a few of the elected officials up there. But anyhow, we participate throughout the year with the Neighborhood President's Council on the front porch, and not just in the Cultural Plaza, but around the city as well. That is a traveling front porch. Our city, as we all know, is sometimes strapped for cash and other things, but there's one thing that Lake Worth is certainly rich in, and that is the talented artists that we have that lives in this community, and Mango Groves is certainly no exception to that. We have a lot of talented artists, and our artists from our neighborhood have participated in the Mockingbird Wall, which many other associations have taken part in. If you haven't seen that yet, you all certainly ought to drive up there to the Scottish Rites Temple and take a look at that. And also, another thing that we really pitched in and I think was a big success was the mail art exhibit that was premiered, I guess, or had the opening at Lake Worth Historic Museum at the City Hall Annex. So that was a great event. And in addition to this kind of art, we also helped produce the Feels Like Home to Me video that's kind of become a Lake Worth theme song, I guess. And soon to be collectible, we also have our own line of Lake Worth postcards. I know nobody writes postcards anymore. Everybody is tweeting and Facebooking and blogging, but yes, there are people that still use postcards and collect postcards. So we've come up with a line of our own for Mango Groves, and we're very proud of that. While Mango Groves might not have the reputation that some neighborhood associations do as partying, we still know how to have fun. We participate regularly on the Thursday night peddlers. We meet at Bryant Park by the Gulf Stream and pedal throughout the different neighborhoods at different times of the year, stopping at Christmas time, doing some caroling and what have you throughout the community, and that's a great thing. And then we also have our own art and ice cream backyard socials at some of our members' house. This is a picture of that. So our goals for the upcoming year is several. We're going to have on the third Sunday, I believe it is, in October. We're still trying to nail it down at South Shore in the back patio. We're going to have our first afternoon yappy hour at South Shore from 4 to 8. And we got that idea. Lori and I were traveling out in California. We were in Carmel, and I didn't know at the time. We were staying at Doris Day's Hotel, and about 5 o'clock in the afternoon, everybody started showing up in the lobby of this hotel in the lobby lounge with their dogs. And they do it like every Thursday evening at her hotel, and they call it the yappy hour. Of course, you might have heard that term being used, but that's the first time I'd ever heard it used. But we're going to try to do that on an ongoing basis, maybe not monthly or whatever, but we're going to try to do it a yappy hour. And we would like to eventually be able to work with the city or work with some people, and we're willing to volunteer and pitch in to try to establish somewhere in the city a dog park. We'd like certainly to have one in our neighborhood, but we know that there's a lot of requests for it. I know on one of the Facebook pages, the question was asked, what do you like about living in Lake Worth? And one of the things that people commented about was how dog friendly we are, so we do have a lot of pets. So anyhow, that's one of the things that we want to do. I want to recognize any Mango members, board members. I see Tammy's back there. Well, hard working. Yeah. And Anne-Marie right there, she's the one that always has the camera in her hands. Thanks for the pictures, Anne-Marie, for that. And I don't know if I see anybody else, but if I do, I'm sorry if I didn't mention you. But so that's our state of the state, state of the union, and I want to thank you guys for giving us the opportunity, and all the neighborhood associations this same opportunity to let you know what's going on. It's important. Thank you. Any questions? And I want everybody to see I'm giving the remote control back to Pam.
Okay. She's funny that way.